But I do want to talk about Gables. I gotta talk about one of the
Okay.
one of the I don't know what games of all I've ever played in my entire life. Indica. I talked about at the top of the
Mm-hmm.
show. I bought it. It came to PC last week. It came to Xbox and PlayStation on Friday. I bought this immediately when I got home last night. Started playing this morning, and I just couldn't stop. I ended up beating this whole game in one sitting. So if people don't remember, like if you keep hearing people talk about the Nun game, this is the Nun game. And
Yeah.
I will say this to people: the less you know, the better. Because I thought this was like some sort of like horror game. Like, what's the game that I played that Outcast
Outlast.
Outlast. Thank you.
Yeah.
I thought this was like some sort of horror game like Outlast where you play as a nun, you're being chased by something. It's not that at all. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it was. I watched one trailer. It's got some really eerie, creepy vibes, especially in the beginning. But this game, it just fucks with you the entire time you play it, and not in a creepy way. Like I don't know, I don't know what this game is. Like it's like it's like almost like it's like they created a walking simulator and like all right, we need to add some like puzzles to this game, and they didn't like make puzzles that make sense in the world they created. It's like we just thought of a cool puzzle,
Right.
we're just gonna throw it in this game, and it doesn't
Huh.
make any sense to the rest of the game. It's never gonna have like there's nothing that like will ever connect to this ever again. It's just a bunch of random fucking puzzles that make zero sense, and this whole game just fucks with you. Um, it's $25. It's on everything. I highly recommend you play this game without knowing anymore. Um, but okay, so you play as a nun named Indika, who is like kind of the main. Like it has a very serious story where you play as a nun
Right.
named Indika. I don't know how old she is. She's like late teenager, maybe young adult in that age, and she's kind of like obviously it's a very Catholic Christian game, and she's like a nun that's like kind of like she has temptations. She's like kind of questioning her faith a little bit and her religion. She's not completely bought in, and like all these like all the other nuns in like the covenant, I don't know what you call it, um, they hate her, and you have no idea why. And you kind of learn things as you go along the way. But the like when you go through like the music in this game is like 1990s like 16-bit 8-bit music that does not
Huh?
fit. Yes, Gables. Yes, the game is gorgeous. The game looks fucking like I hear like it's very much like it almost reminds me of like Hellblade if you
Right.
didn't if you took out the combat. Like you have like someone talking to you throughout the entire game. It's almost like the devil on
Uh-huh.
on your shoulder. That's like kind of like kind of like it's almost like an inner monologue in a way, but like kind of like telling her like basically probably how she really feels, but doesn't want to hear about it type of thing. Um, and like also, but it's like explained. It's like kind of like the narrator explains to you like what how we got the situation, what's going on, stuff like that. But
What?
there's like coins you collect, Gables, and they make the
Coins.
Mario sound when you collect them. And the like,
What?
yes, the game is fucking crazy. Like, I don't know how to explain this thing. I don't know. I spent like the whole day. I'm like, how do I talk about this without ruining this game for people? Like, the game just like, and it's like one of the first things you do in this game is like they make you walk across the whole fucking thing with a bucket of water or a bucket of potatoes,
Okay.
and you give this person the bucket of potatoes, and like, all right, we need water now. All right, and you gotta walk across the, you gotta walk like it's not like it's probably like a 30-second walk to get to the water. You gotta like drop the thing down the well, the bucket on the well, fill up your bucket, walk across to go fill up this fucking other bucket, and you dump it. And then all of a sudden, just this big thing pops on the screen. 1 of 5. And you gotta do it 5 fucking times. This game just trolls you the entire time. But it's like it doesn't acknowledge it. It doesn't do like there's no real like point to it. Like it's like an incredibly serious story about Indica, and her like dealing with like being a nun. No one likes her, and like her faith and like questioning her religion and everything like that. Like she feels like she's going crazy. Like she thinks the voices in her head are the devil. She thinks she's talking to the devil,
Okay.
and minor spoiler. Like you could beat this whole game in like 4 hours. I'll say that. Like depending on how well you do some of these puzzles. Um, but then along the way, you find this like escaped prisoner who thinks he talks to
Uh-huh.
God, and that's kind of the crux of
Uh-oh.
the story. Is like you're this nun who thinks she talks to the devil, and you're this prisoner that thinks he talks to God, and it's like this weird like there's some like really cool conversations and like things that happen along the way that like I
Right.
really like. I really like the conversation, like what's happening here, like the whole like dealing with faith and like like what is like like loving God and everything like that and like all that like a whole bunch of discussions, but it's the shit you do along the way that make this game like damn near 10 out of 10. It's like it's I as much as I love all that serious stuff, it's the dumb shit that you do of like there's like one point where like there's like this woman that like stacked two chairs on top of each other and then put a ladder up. And she's on these things. She climbed up to a
Okay.
balcony and she's like cleaning something and then you just take the ladder. You just walk away with the
What?
fucking ladder. Gables, I don't know how else to talk about this game. It's
I okay, maybe you shouldn't share any more about this game because this sounds so batshit crazy.
Gables. I put in a thing to try to get you a review code. I don't know if it's gonna work. If I get you a review
Okay.
code for PC, I'm gonna buy you like a little nun like hat thing, and I want you to stream
What?
this game because I just want to watch people play this game. I Gables, I cannot like I don't know if this is gonna be a you thing. I really don't. But man, actually yes it would. But I want to watch you play this game because I think you will find this thing absolutely at points hilarious, even though it is serious as hell. I don't know how to talk. I don't. I just want to talk about it. It's like I just need to have a conversation with somebody about this
Uh-huh.
thing because like it's fucking wild. I don't know where else to go. I don't know what to say without ruining this game for people. But other than buy this goddamn game, I don't even watch trailers. And if you watched, I promise you, I watched a trailer. I watched multiple trailers before I bought this game, and I was completely wrong with what I thought this game was going to be. Like I said, I thought this was a horror game. It's none of those things.
That's I know, right? That's what I kind of heard the little gist of it as well. But I didn't watch any gameplay. I haven't watched it, heard anything else more about it because everything else was coming out at the same time.
Yeah, man, I love this game. Um, I finally passed 100,000 achievement points in Xbox games while playing this game,
Uh-huh.
and I've never been so proud of like this is the perfect game for me to pass 100,000 achievement points with in Indika. I got all 1,000 achievement points. I went back, I cleaned up the. It's pretty easy to do. There's chapter selects. I went back, and I just knocked out the ones. Like I said, I beat this game about 4 hours. I think to do everything probably like took me like 5 hours to do. But man, I this oh my god, this is one of the coolest, um, craziest any fucking other word you could think of that is just like what the fuck that I've ever played. And I don't know how else to describe it other than like this is the most what the fuck game I've ever played. I love this game. I this has to be high on my top 10 list this year. I cannot imagine if I doubt myself, I'm gonna go back and listen to me try to talk about this game to remind myself of how fucking nuts this game is. That's all I have to say. I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to ruin anything else for anybody. If you are just like maybe like just, at the very least, just watch a Twitch stream or somebody play this game out there. Gables, I'm gonna try. I hope I get that fucking that review code for you because I so badly want to watch you play stream this game. I want to listen to you watch it. I want to see your face. I want to watch you put on a nun costume and play this game. I want the
What?
whole thing. Gables, I want it all. I want it all. Uh, and I want to have a full-on conversation with you after you beat this game because this is the
Oh.
craziest goddamn game of all time. I need to tell Justin about this game. I need to tell my best friend about this game. I want to talk to him about this fucking game. This game fucking rules. This game is great. This might be my game of the year right now. It might honestly be. It is so goddamn cool. But yeah, Indica, man. My God, if you're on the edge, if you're like I don't know what to play next, I got a game for you called Indica. Uh, but yeah, that's all. That's all I've been playing, man. Uh,
Oh man.
yeah, we gotta get out of here before I start spoiling more. If you like all this, please like, follow, subscribe, check us out. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, any podcast service out there. Check us out. Like, follow, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, tell your friends, hit the share button, share with all your friends out there. Really would appreciate if you did all that for us and help us out. But I was host, I was Tyler.
I am in Colonel Gable. So